Alrighty, we got something a little special for you here today. Due to a vote on our Discord for what my next replay should be about, the Crustacean Nation did win that vote. So we've got a replay about the infamous crab mod. And I think there was also an article written about it. I swear I saw one somewhere. So we have the illustrious crab faction. Crab levies and crab warrior front lines, pretty heavy armor for chaff infantry. And then we have Claudius Beast Slayer, anti-large armor piercing duelist with a bit of missile strength. Okay, looks like he's got some hybrid stuff going on, some little traps. Then we have Hummus Boyus. That's definitely not an illusion to me, I am guessing. He's a little melee specialist, chieftain type character, another anti-large armor piercing with a doom rocket and verminous valor. And then we have a shell mage priest. Looks like he brought his healing spell and then a damage reflection and physical resistance spell. Cool. Some iron claw warrior monks in the back. It looks like that is a damage dealing type of crab monstrosity. And a very big crab in the middle. The Krakenmeister, ancient leviathan cannon shoot. It looks like everywhere it shoots spawns little krakens pull. Then we have crustacean royal knights. Crab riding crabs, because that you can't have too many. It's impossible. All right, I want to see this shot. Wasn't dead center, but does spawn the kraken's pull. Does a bit of damage. Anyway, for Khorne, the army you're a little more used to seeing. We have Chaos Furies, Scarbrand, Minotaurs with Great Weapons, a front line of Bloodletters and Marauders. And that is about it. Bloodletters will be needed to get through that crab front line. Their armor piercing will be pretty crucial. They're having a tough time getting in there as the Kraken artillery is doing a lot of damage to them. Claudius moving out here. Gonna fire, it was range projectile, whatever it is. I'm kind of curious. He's obstructed by his own boys right now. Oh, Scarbrand's in. Okay. Scarbrand is here. Now, these are Marauders. They're not going to get through the Crab Warriors very quickly. Scarbrand throws down his AoE Rampage as Hummus Boyus is going to charge in. My avatar on the field is going to go fight Scarbrand, who is currently doing Scarbrand things, and by that I mean T-posing ineffectually. Now he finally gets to swing, and he's starting to do some damage. Minotaurs rear charging against the Crustacean Royal Knights. Should get good damage on them, and more Minotaurs piling. This is actually a really good engagement for Khorne overall. Ironclaw Warrior Monk's going to hold that front line as the Bloodletters start to get here. And this is where it's going to start getting bad for the crabs, as the Bloodletters just open a can of whoop-ass on them. And I guess being a can opener is a little appropriate for those guys. All right. As we noted, this full surround by Khorne is going very, very well. We've already lost some crab levies and crab warriors. It's now just the ROR Knights. Well, I guess they're not an ROR. They're just Crustacean Knights. The Knights are holding because they're more elite, and then we do have the Chieftain unit type and the Lord. Lord's down to half HP as Scarbrand continues to snipe him out. Chaos Fury is helping to chase off some ranged units and rear charge. We do have Minotaurs fighting with the Krakenmeister, the Rotting Leviathan modified Ancient Leviathan thingy. And they'll get some decent damage down. I have to imagine that thing's expensive, though I don't pretend to know all the costs offhand in this modded version of things. Kraken shot still calling out, and the front line is going better for the crabs than I would have thought with Bloodletters mixed in here, but I suppose they were harassed by artillery all the way up, so crabs still have a lot of infantry, which is going to be very concerning for Khorne. Khorne going for the Lord Snipe as their real attempt to take control of this game. It looks like they are going to get Claudius to rout soon. He is immune to psychology, so it looks like he's not going to die. Still have Minotaur, still have Furies chasing stuff off for now, but there's a lot of infantry left for Khorne to clear, and not a lot of infantry clearing for them. They don't have an exalted bloodletter left around somewhere that can kill all these guys. Don't have skull cannons to kite them out or anything. Could have a sword of Khorne depending on how many kills you've gotten, but you need a big rampage for that too. Allied troop count, yeah, they've lost about 500 models so it depends on if they've been spamming out Horns of Khorne or anything. I did see a little heal come in for Claudius. He's still getting that slow heal up. Minotaurs charge back in and use their great weapons to good effect against this little crab guy. And Scarbrand gets another cycle charge, pushes Claudius back. One more shot from him will kill the enemy Lord. He does get it done. So leadership is going to spike down for the crabs. I also don't know if they're a particularly high leadership faction. I actually just don't know that information. Scarbrand and the Minotaur is going to walk around. They could maybe catch the caster out. It looks like they are going to go for that. Nice big damage from Scarbrand. And the caster does appear to be in significant trouble as the Minotaurs. I can't tell if they're trying to surround him or if they're trying to peel so that Scarbrand can get an honest 1v1. Because in an honest 1v1, Scarbrand's going to kick his ass. Looks like neither. It looks like they're just trying to get out of the way. Caster is sniped. Lord is sniped on the crab side. Is this going to do more friendly fire than good? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, bit of a whoopsie there. Those Ironclaw Warrior Monks take a lot more damage than the Bloodletters, because the Bloodletters were already going to crumble soon anyway, so... Little friendly fire incident. Caster is officially going off the field. Bounce power still heavily in the favor of the crabs, as Minos are trying to find somewhere to be that is not getting chased around by these little warrior crab monk things. Stab, crab, stab. Scarbrand sprints through, gets a side charge down, does okay, and the Kraken artillery thing is still just routing off any marauders that dare to come back, as Khorne rallies some Minotaurs and Furies in for a big charge around Scarbrand, who does provide terror. Not a lot immune to psychology here. Here's a Sword of Khorne onto 4 infantry units, and Scarbrand does get the rampage out so they can't dodge. Big Sword of Khorne. Really going to turn this game around. Bounce power is not convinced yet, but depends on how well of a duel the Krakenmeister can get on Scarbrand. If Scarbrand can win that duel, it does have significantly more HP than him at this point, almost 3-1, but who knows. Rotting Leviathans, which it's roughly based on, weren't never the best duelists, and now it's surrounded by Minotaurs of Grey Opens. I wonder if Scarbrand can get in there and get some free damage out. Minotaurs are about to rout, however. They took a lot of damage from this rear charge from Hummus Boyus. Ha! I'm still alive. And the Krakenmeister fighting back. Looks like the Minotaurs are going to get going soon, but Scarbrand is getting really good damage down. It's already lost 1,500 HP since we checked, and he has not been touched just yet. He's doing very well. Bounce Power still thinks the crabs are ascendant. Scarbrand has withstood a lot of attacks from the Kraken, and I am terror routing at full HP. That sounds like me. Rip me. And Scarbrand looks like he's going to run away, refresh his charge bonus while the Minotaurs take the brunt of the Kraken's fury. Scarbrand charges back in, gets a side shot down, and at 2,000 HP to 4,000. He's lowered that gap 2-1 instead of 3-1 at this point. Fury still chasing off random stuff, and Hummus Boyus did just poke Scarbrand in the shins. I saw it. He's down 300 HP. This guy has 300 weapon strength. I can do maths. And the Kraken gets a side shot onto Scarbrand, who's very low on HP. Gets another shot onto him. Melee shot, not like shooty shoot shot. Scarbrand's going to turn and fight. Now, it has turned his back to him, so it has less melee stats, but also it's probably not going to attack him. It's going to attack the Furies, so maybe he can do well. 2 leadership left on Scarbrand before he's going to demonic instability crumble. But he's getting good shots down the Krakenmeister. -1 leadership. He's just randomly demonic instability crumbling for no reason. And then he rallies. We do have crab levies coming back. Scarbrand's still trying to hold for now. Fury's doing decent damage. And there's a rampage in from Scarbrand. Don't know what it's going to accomplish, but I guess he's trying to just get anybody not to use abilities. But Scarbrand takes too much damage. Army losses is going to hit and take out those last demonic units. And I ended the game at full HP. Good job, me. The crabs win from their modded superpower status. Though I did watch, these guys played 3 games and I picked my favorite one to cast here, but I watched the 3 games. The crabs lost 2 out of the 3, so this is the one they won, if I'm remembering correctly. Crustacean Knights and the Krakenmeister doing a lot of work. Scarbrand on the other side doing everything he could to try and win. 4,200 value for him. Damn. Infantry for Khorne didn't get very much done. Minotaurs did fine. Furies did fine. GG. Roar. Subscribe. Yes, yes.